Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are exploring Germany's top 10 most amazing places. Whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or, just love discovering incredible destinations, this deep dive is absolutely going to change how you view the country.
Okay, let's dive right into this. We all know the classic stereotypes, right? Cars and beer. But we're contrasting that simple, kind of cliched view with the actual reality of 10 absolutely unbelievable places. Seriously, Germany is packed with stunning visuals, incredibly deep history, and breathtaking nature that goes way, way beyond those standard cliches.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start by going beyond cars and beer, then hit some real-life fairy tale destinations, explore epic natural landscapes, check out monuments of human achievement, and finally, wrap up with your next travel destination. And this brilliantly illustrates how our 10 locations actually break down into these specific categories of wonder. It's like a giant puzzle coming together. We'll be visiting fairy tale castles and towns, epic nature ranging from the Black Forest to Saxon, Switzerland, and some truly mind-blowing human achievements. All right, let's jump straight into our first category. Section 2, Real-Life Fairy Tale Destinations. First up is Neuschwanstein Castle. This fairy tale fortress famously inspired Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. But what's really fascinating here is that it wasn't even built for defense. Nope. It was built in the 19th century by a deeply theatrical king, King Ludwig II, simply as a private, wildly romantic retreat.
Now, what's really interesting about this next one is, well, keep the number 40 in your head for just a second. The sheer density of history this number represents is going to totally surprise you.
So, that number 40, it represents the number of historic castles packed into the Rhine Valley. It's literally a castle paradise. And get this, many of these were actually built as medieval toll stations just to tax passing ships. So what you end up with is this stunning concentration of fortresses all guarding a single river. Rounding out our fairy tale chapter is Rothenburg ob der Tauber, with its fully preserved medieval walls, those classic cobblestone streets, and the half-timbered houses. Walking through it is literally like stepping directly back into the Middle Ages. It totally captures that storybook magic. Let's move to Section 3 and see how this builds our picture of the country. Epic natural landscapes. We're starting with the Black Forest. It's famous for three key things: the invention of those iconic cuckoo clocks, absolutely beautiful hiking trails, and woods so incredibly dense that they actually inspired the original, kind of dark fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm.
Okay, here's another massive number to consider, 2,962. Because when we talk about nature, scale is absolutely everything.
That 2,962, that represents the height in meters of Zugspitze, Germany's highest mountain. Standing at the summit, you don't just see Germany. You get a breathtaking vantage point spanning 4 completely different countries. Talk about epic scale, right? Next up is Königssee. What makes this alpine lake so spectacularly pristine is that only electric passenger boats have been allowed on the water since 1909. Think about that. Over a century of strict protection, leaving its crystal clear waters and majestic mountain reflections completely 100% undisturbed. Concluding our nature section is Saxon, Switzerland. Now, the defining features here are these giant sandstone cliffs. These massive rock formations completely dominate the landscape, making it hands down one of Europe's most spectacular and dramatic hiking destinations. Moving on to Section 4, Monuments of Human Achievement. We have to begin with Berlin's iconic Brandenburg Gate. For decades during the Cold War, this monument stood completely isolated in the no-man's land of the Berlin Wall. But today, it serves as the ultimate, incredibly powerful symbol of Germany's reunification and freedom. So the crucial point here is this huge number, 600 plus. Really think about how many generations of human lives that actually represents. It literally took more than 600 years to complete the Cologne Cathedral. Over 6 centuries of human dedication went into building this towering Gothic masterpiece. And incredibly, it even managed to survive heavy bombings during World War II. It's just phenomenal. We finish this chapter with something completely different: Miniature Wonderland in Hamburg. This is the world's largest miniature railway. It's a true record-breaking marvel, featuring almost 10 miles of tiny track, hundreds of thousands of meticulously placed figurines, and even its very own simulated day and night cycle. It's a massive achievement on a tiny scale.
Finally, Section 5, your next travel destination. So out of all 10 of these unbelievable places, from the Disney-inspiring Neuschwanstein Castle all the way up to the towering peaks of Zugspitze, which place would you visit first? It's a seriously tough choice when a single country offers such an incredible wide variety of things to see.
If this explainer sparked your curiosity, definitely hit follow for more Germany facts. But I want to leave you with this final thought. We've clearly seen today that Germany is so much more than its stereotypes, right? It's this wild collision of medieval history, geographical giants, and modern marvels. So the real question is, if this is what lies just beneath the surface of one country's stereotypes, what unbelievable realities are just waiting to be discovered in your next travel destination?